Hello everyone, Jeff Berlin here. I wanted to make this video to kind of demonstrate the importance of knowing and improving your conversion rates on your landing page. Uh, some of you may be asking, what is a landing page? Well, a landing page is what we use to drive traffic to as opposed to a website. And landing pages are very similar to websites. It's actually a type of website. And as you're looking at this video right now, you're actually probably looking at a landing page. And as you can see, the only things that are clickable on a landing page are basically buttons where somebody can make a phone call to your business or to fill out a form for them to opt in their information. Most websites have a conversion rate of about 2 to 3%, and a lot of our landing pages, depending on the market, depending on the quality traffic that we're getting, every market's going to differ, generally have about 10% opt-in rates after month 3 or 4. And so, as you can see, once I kind of explain to you what conversion rates are, you'll be able to see why testing these things is so important. So I just want to cut to the chase. I want you to imagine, what would your business be like if you were actually able to improve month after month the amount of people that are opting in into your funnel, into your landing page, and what would that do for your business if you were actually able to spend, say, $2,000 per month and get more leads than your competitor who's spending $6, $8, or $10,000 a month because your conversion rates are 4 or 5 or 6 times better than theirs? What would that do to your business? I just want you to think about that right now and think about, how that would make your competitor feel with them having to basically increase their ad spend as the only resort to get more leads. So what I want to do is basically kind of demonstrate this tool that I've made and show the importance of conversion rates. So let me kind of demonstrate this right now, and kind of before I get into this, let me explain exactly what a conversion rate is. A conversion rate is the rate in which people are opting in or taking an action that's resulting in a form fill, phone call, or a scheduled appointment on your landing page, right? So say let's use flat numbers. If you're driving 100 people to your landing page and you have a 3% conversion rate, out of every 100 people you're driving, you're having 3 people make a phone call or opt in to fill out a form. Now, let's just imagine it costed $1,000 to drive 100 people to your page. Getting 3 leads, and these numbers aren't relevant. I'm not saying that that's what it would cost, but these are just flat numbers. Say that were to result in 3 leads, right? Now, say you were to test over the amount over 4 months, and you were able to get that conversion rate up to about 13%, and you're actually able to keep your ad spend the same. And now, so all of a sudden, you've gone from 3%, 3 opt-ins for every 100 visits, to 13 opt-ins for every 100 visits. If you're a roofer, you know, that's a huge deal, right? So an extra 10, 10 leads, say you're able to close 7 of them, that would be a absolute game changer. 7 leads at about $2,000 per profit. That's about 14,000 extra per month in profit just by looking at the difference of conversion rates. So kind of looking at this and demonstrating with some of these numbers. Let's say somebody was business was spending about $2,000 a month, and that was getting them about 240 people landing into their funnel, onto their landing page. And let's say, out of those 240, let's kind of lower this to a more reasonable expectation for a first month. Let's say a 4%. A 4%. So say I was getting you about 10 leads, and you see this number. It's not impressive at all. $208, and let's say that your close rate was about 45%. So you would be projected to close about 4 deals, and with an average of 2,200 profit per job. You're looking at $9,504 profit. And that's not including ad spend. That's not including retainer costs. But, kind of going back over here, look at what happens once we do, once we are actually, optimizing and dialing this stuff in. We go from $208 cost per lead and 10 leads to 31 leads and a $64 cost per lead. Now, you're looking at $30,000. So, that's a huge game changer. And as we're actually able to find cheaper keywords, we're actually able to figure out what keywords are working. We're able to eliminate what keywords are not converting. We can actually see this number right here go up. Let's say 278. And so, as we kind of dial this campaign in, we see what this does to the numbers. It lowers your cost per lead. It increases your number of leads. And in addition, this number goes up. So once we're able to kind of dial that in, what we'll see a lot of people do is they'll actually double. They'll double up on their spend, right? So they're taking this number and raising it twofold, doubling it. Not very good at math here, people. So bear with me a second. So that's 556. And so, we come to a point where it's worth scaling, right? So obviously, if you're making money on something and it's doing a great return for you, you're going to double up on it, right? And so, kind of like looking at these things, conversion rates can only go but so high, but some of the best performing landing pages, 80%. I mean, that's rare. It's definitely doable. There's a lot of tricks involved to kind of get that high. I personally have never gotten that high, but I definitely think for roofers, or I know for roofers, getting up, kind of messing with things and running things for 6 months to a year, it would definitely be feasible to get up towards 30%. And I just want you to see what this does when you raise these numbers even further, and that brings it down, 23, right? And so these numbers just go up. So as you can see, a competitor who is basically spending the same amount on ad spend, who's getting a conversion rate of 6%, they're going to be very frustrated, constantly having to raise their bids and raise their budget, and yada yada yada, and they're going to be paying a lot more, and their return is going to be a lot lower than somebody with a high conversion rate. And so, just FYI, I had this close rate set to 45%. I think probably the industry average for roofers is around there, maybe a little bit lower towards 30 or 40. But just wanted to be transparent and show you what I had for the close rate. So I hope that this tool, and I hope that this video, this Excel sheet, kind of helped you to better understand why conversion rates in your campaign matter, why they're important, and why not optimizing for them is basically just shooting in the dark, right? So any marketing campaign that we do online digitally, especially with AdWords, it's kind of think about a sniper who's gotten a brand new rifle, just put the scope on, hasn't used it yet. They shoot downrange towards the target. They see where it hits and they adjust accordingly. And so I want you to kind of think about a digital marketing campaign in the same sense and in the same manner. Now, I hope this information was helpful to you, and I hope that this better helps you to understand on how you can make your campaigns more profitable, and why these aspects of the campaign, keyword research, and conversion rates are very important. Jeff Berlin with the Berlin Company signing off. I hope that this information was useful to you, and I will catch you on the call. Take care and talk soon.